on the final day, the best part is that you're just pouring against all your friends.
You guys are ready. Have a huge round of applause, guys, for Emilee Bryant and Joseph Gonzalez. Come on up, guys. Moving forward, Emilee Bryant. All right, guys, give it up for Emilee. All right, great job, both of you. We have a unanimous decision. Moving on is Donald Perdomo. Donald Perdomo!
My goal at this point is to have a win that is completely legitimate. So every round they judge you based on criteria. And in the past, I've had rounds where people have been like, that could have gone either way. I want a coffee fest where I did really well. And I can look at it and objectively, because you're the hardest to yourself. I can look at it and I can say, I did that.
And moving forward is Brock's moving on, guys.
If I don't do this job well, and I don't put on the hat of treating people equally, no matter who they are, then I have done everybody a disservice. And they rely on a consistent standard. And that's what the most stressful part is.
All right, moving on to the next round here. Emilee Bryant. Emilee's moving on, guys. Huge round of applause. One more time, guys, for Donald Perdomo making it to the top 8.
Wowzers, that was crazy. That one I felt really good about, but like when you compete, sometimes the most fun rounds are the ones against your friends. And the funny thing about day 3 is that it's always going to be your friends.
Beautiful, beautiful. We have a unanimous decision, and moving forward, Gerald Bulldog.
The competitive person in me is so pissed off. And that's exactly why I keep coming back. Like, that person is like, no, screw that. We're gonna destroy the next round. And so when I lost for first and second, and I have to compete for third,
my demeanor completely shifted. At that point, I wasn't angry, but I was frustrated, and that frustration wipes away any nerves. It just completely washes them away because your emotional state is so different. And even though you're pouring against a friend, I was just like, no, I'm pouring for something.
Amazing designs. Again, we've seen these guys pouring these pours time and time again, executing flawlessly. Really, really nice design. Open layers on those rosettas. Nice, straight pour through. These guys are truly masters in their craft. We're nitpick on anything. Maybe Emilee's didn't quite have the symmetry on the outside base layer, a little bit of a squiggle on that bottom. These guys, not too bad for a latte. You have a couple third place trophies, right? No, none? It's second? It's fourth or second. Fourth or second, that's it. Back and forth. And Emilee, have you gotten third before? Twice. Okay, judges don't want to rush it, but we want to see where we're going. Let's hear it.
Today, we had several times where we just had to go over the points, and I had to change a point here because my two co-judges were telling me what they were thinking, and I disagreed at first, and then I was like, you're right, and I have to change this. One time we went through it 3 times. I'm sure people got pictures of me with my hands on my head thinking like, this is stressful. But competitors come to me afterwards and say they're very thankful that it was as hard as it was, because if it's just flippant, then it doesn't mean as much.
Okay guys, looks like our judges are ready to get off my soapbox.
All right, well, we've got a split decision on this one. For a number of reasons, they're two similar pours, both really beautiful. A couple flaws on both of them that have resulted in us being split on this. So I am going to go with Emilee Bryant.
All right, 1 point for Emilee.
I went with Maddie.
All right, Chris, let's see who's taking that third place trophy and that $1,000 check.
It's super difficult, and it's very tight here. But third place goes to Maddie Volci.
Right now, I don't feel amazing that I lost. That's always a heartbreaking moment, especially after you put so much effort in there. But on the final day, the best part is that you're just pouring against all your friends. So I'm so happy for all my friends that made it up to the top 3. And it's just great to get to watch them be happy. That's all I want for anybody. And at the end of the day, it is very community forward, and it's heartache and pain and a struggle, which I'm feeling a little bit right now, but that's why we do it. That's why we come back.
Definitely thankful for you all, and thank you, Prof and Gerald, for pouring amazing pours here.
We have a unanimous decision, and our champion for the second time, Prof. Amazing job to both these baristas.
So as soon as I didn't get first or second, I'm already thinking, I'm like, well, dang, now I have to compete in New York, huh? But I think after that, you know, I've done it so many times that New York will probably be the last one I compete in. Maybe I'll judge, or maybe I'll just do something else. So for me, it's kind of like, maybe that's good. Maybe the next one will be a good send-off. And I felt that this time around, I performed the best I've ever done in any competition, but I had a negative outcome, unfortunately. But now I'm gonna train and like come back next time. Or maybe I'll retire. Or maybe not. Probably not. I don't know.